Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a DIY for a collab video with Crafty Kitty, and I will have her channel linked below. There are 3 parts. This first week, which this video will be uploaded on Saturday, is a DIY or redo of a home decor item for Halloween. The second week will be a dessert. You can do cake, cupcake, or cookie. And the third week will be a table landscape. And then on the landscape, you have to have the DIY and the dessert that you make as part of it. So we're going to be doing a DIY today for this. I decided to do some Halloween bottles because I already had these like in the house, and I have quite a few of them. I hadn't wanted them for something else, but I couldn't find corks to use, so I figured I would use them for this. And the first step that I decided to do was to paint these black. So that is what we're gonna do. And I am hoping I remembered everything this time. I keep forgetting I keep forgetting stuff. So hopefully I've got everything here that I need now. But it's just really easy. I wanted something simple because I don't like to get too complicated with stuff because I'm not great when it's complicated. So I just wanted something super simple. And this is just acrylic paint from Dollarama. It's just the Deco Art paint. And I'm just going around and painting the entire bottle for just one coat. As far as the first step goes. And it doesn't matter the covering because you will be doing another coat on this. And thankfully I have a bottle that is, the mouth of this bottle is wide enough that I can stick my fingers in here and I don't have to worry about getting paint all over myself. Because, yeah, you can paint the bottom if you want. I don't, because, I mean, nobody's going to see that part. So I didn't worry about it. But that's it right there. That's what I was doing. I was just painting, giving it one coat of the black paint. I was not painting the neck because I have something else in mind for that. And literally just set this one aside so that it can dry. I have a bottle for each stage of this phase because I knew that I did not want to be patient and let the phases dry. So in between my recording, so I am doing it this way. I'm going to move this over here because I need a parchment paper for my glitter phase. We are going to glitter this sucker. And doing the glitter, let me tell you, it makes a mess. I made a mess on the first couple of bottles that I did because I was trying it out, and I didn't pay attention, and I put the glitter on the same page that I had my paint, my Mod Podge, and all of that, and it just got everywhere. So we are going to pick a glitter. I've got all these tiny little bottles, and they are tiny and they don't do a lot, but they do enough that it turns out good. Let's see. let me get my box over here. So this is my little box I have with glitter in it. And I was trying to see if I have an orange. But if not, I might just do, yeah, I do not have an orange. So I'm just going to do a red today. And I think I'm going to use this one. These, they're great, but you run out pretty quick. And you have to keep like putting the glitter back into the bottle and doing it over. Excuse me, I am still sick. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna use red glitter. So what you have to do for this part of it, get all this stuff out of the way. You want to get your glitter, go ahead and get your glitter open. And then carefully, don't knock it over. I'm really surprised I've not done that yet. This bottle already has its first coat of the black paint, and it's been drying for a few days. It doesn't have to dry for a few days. Overnight's fine, but I've just been, you know, sitting it here. But you basically just want to give another coat with the glitter. And I know I'm explaining this badly, but just paint a section on the bottle. Not a big section because it starts to dry pretty quick. So you just want to paint a small section. Take your glitter. And just put it on there. And it will stick to it. And that's what you get right there. So we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of it. It sticks to it, but this is where patience comes in, because it does not dry right away. And the first, I will show you guys the first bottle that I did. It did not turn out as well as I wanted it to, because, and so I haven't finished it yet because it just didn't work out. And there you go, there's the next part. And as you can see, I've, you know, pretty much dumped all the glitter out. So at different times, and I don't see my little funnel that I use. So I am just going to dump it in here. At different times, you just have to kind of, if you have a bigger bottle of glitter, then you don't have to worry about this part. I don't. I mean, these are the biggest bottles that I have, are these right now. So until I get something bigger, I kind of have to keep dumping the glitter back into the bottle and starting over. So, let's see. I don't know if I want to, nope. I think I'll just use it out of that. So we're going to do the next section. Now you can go up on the neck of the bottle. I don't. I tried to on the one, I think, but because I'm going to be using something else there, I didn't want glitter and everything else on top of it. So I just decided not to use the glitter on the top of it. Okay, are you gonna be good to me? No. You can put as much or as little on here. I mean, it really doesn't matter how much you put on. If you want less glitter, just use less glitter. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna pour that back in there. So yeah, I would suggest if you do this, I mean, try to get a bigger bottle of glitter. I did not think about that before starting and having to keep refilling my little bowl. I made a complete mess of this the first time and got glitter everywhere. Okay, so last section. It goes pretty quick if you don't have like a huge bottle. I think even with a bigger bottle, it wouldn't be too bad. Okay. And that's it. There you go. That is your bottle full of glitter. And you don't have to worry about, I mean, if you want to fill in those little spots, you can. I don't worry about them. And we are going to set that aside, let it dry. I am going to put that. Now, I am going to tell you that has to dry at least overnight. You do not want to do the next step until that is completely dry. I will show you my first bottle. This was my first attempt at it. Now I used a larger glitter, and as you can see, it's still, I don't even think it's still, it's dry, but it didn't go all the way clear on here. And I did not wait, I wasn't patient enough. I didn't wait for it to dry, and the glitter was coming off. The paint was mixing with the Mod Podge, and it just was awful. So be careful when you're doing that. And make sure that you give it enough time that it's going to dry completely. Like I said, overnight's usually fine. Excuse me. And it's not a big deal. Okay, so the next part, I use this little makeup sponge. It's just easy for me. And get my little, well, I say little, but it's kind of big, bottle of Mod Podge out. And you want to basically dump your Mod Podge out so it's like in another container, which that is way too much, but that's okay. Just so it's easier to deal with. And you need to pick out a label for your bottle. So I have these different labels here, which I think I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use that one. But you have I have all these different labels that I got off just online. I just looked online for Halloween labels, I think. And this is what I came up with. So I'm just printing these off on, you know, regular printer, nothing special or anything like that. My husband had said, had asked me why I didn't use a sticker sheet. And I told him, I said, because the sticker, it would have been a waste of a sticker sheet, because it's not going to really stick to the glitter as a sticker itself. And I would have had to have put Mod Podge on it anyway, so why waste a sticker sheet? So here is our label that we're gonna use. And all you're gonna do, again, big enough bottle. Find, like if you have some spots that are kind of thin, like I have some thin spots on this bottle, and I'm just gonna find the spot that I wanna cover the most, which is right here. And that's where I'm gonna put my label. And that's why you don't really have to worry about the thickness of the glitter too much. And you're just gonna put Mod Podge all over the bottle where your label's gonna go. And make sure that you have it covered enough, you know, for your label to stick. Let's see. I know that's not big enough. And this also helps get it like in all of the cracks. And you can still see that some of the, well, I don't know, yeah, some of the glitter is coming off. And this has been drying for a few days. So I'm just gonna stick that down. But it's okay to get glitter. I mean, this is why you pour your Mod Podge in a different bowl, so you're not getting glitter all in your Mod Podge. But it's okay to get glitter on it because it actually gets on the front of your label and it makes it kind of sparkly there too. So I kind of liked it, but you may not. And you don't even have to do these with glitter. You could just do these as the labels themselves. So then you just want to, you know, make sure you cover all of the label with some Mod Podge so that it will stay on the bottle. And you're locking in, hopefully anyway. I haven't tested the other bottles, so I'm not 100% sure if it locked all the glitter in, but you want to go around and basically seal in all of your glitter. You can see it's coming off quite a bit right now. So we're just going to seal all of this in. You don't want to do it too thick because, I mean, you do want it to dry pretty quickly, but you're just using the sponge to kind of just push it in there, and then you can go around the top and, you know, any glitter that gets up there, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. You don't even have to do that thick of a coat up here. Mostly I'm just doing it because it's, you know, it's going to seal the paint, but also too, I have the gloss Mod Podge, so it makes it shiny, and I like it that way. And that's it. That is the next stage right there, and you just have to let this dry, like I said, overnight at minimum. That way it's, you know, good to go as far as the paint. The paint is dry and most of the glitter is stuck and won't come off. Let me go ahead and dump that back in there. The first one that I did, because I used such thick glitter and because I was impatient, all the paint kind of got mixed into the Mod Podge that I was using. Thankfully it was the last of an old bottle, so I didn't have to worry about it. But you don't want to mix all that back into your actual good bottle. So all right, so here is one that I did a few days ago, and this has silver glitter on it, and it has dried. I don't know. No, yeah, see, I think it doesn't seem to be coming off. So you could always put a second coat of Mod Podge if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could if you think the glitter is not going to stay. So for the last part, I thought, now I have not done this yet. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. I just thought it might look cute. I was going to try to wrap this jute around the top of the bottle. I have thin, very thin, so it might take a little bit to get it all wrapped, but we shall see. Because I know a lot of people like to have like the jute at the top of their bottles and stuff. I mean, you see it like everywhere in the store, and so I just thought I would try it and see what happens. And I am running out of glue in this one, which I knew that was going to happen. Thankfully, I have a big bag of glue sticks ready to go. Why is that popping out? Okay. So we're just gonna hopefully get this done. All right. I'm gonna push that out so this can start warming up. All right, there we go. And I don't know, I think I would suggest maybe having a larger twine, because this is really, really thin. So it is going to take me a minute to get this all wrapped. I'm trying just to go ahead and just wrap it without using too much glue. And just keep it tight as I go. That way, I'm not going to have like a bunch of glue all over the top. We shall see how that works out, I guess. And it's another cloudy day. We had like a haze out there this morning, and I don't know if that was fog or if it was the humidity. And if it's the humidity, oh, that's going to be an awful, awful day. It is going to be so awful. So I'm just pushing the twine down as I go. to try to keep it really tight, and I am hoping that it works. Okay, so going to stick that around my some over the top of this. I was gonna try to put a bow around it, but this is so thin, I don't know that it would work out well. So maybe you could put like ribbon or something like that around it if you wanted to. So there, that is it right there. That is done. And that's my little DIY. And I like them. You could use them as little vases, you know, because they're a good size. Not too big, not too small. I don't have anything to go in them right now, so I mean, I'm just going to be using them as the bottle itself, just for, you know, some little added decoration. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was clear enough. I hope you guys were able to see. I wasn't blocking the camera or anything. And tell me what you think. And like I said, this is for a collab with Crafty Kitty. Again, I will have her channel posted in the description box below. Go check her out. And I look forward to next week when we will be doing the dessert. I will be making cookies because I actually have cookie cutters for Halloween. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm now going to clean up this mess. So you guys have a great day. Bye.